Treat me like that.
A former Spokane County sergeant now faces federal charges for beating a man so badly the jail wouldn't take him. It happened back in August of 2023 as Kevin Hinton rested in his car outside Terrace View Park in Spokane Valley. Sergeant Clay Hilton arrested him for being in the park after dark. Prosecutors later dropped Hinton's charges. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Mark Hanrahan. The new charges come after a federal grand jury indicted former Sergeant Hilton this month. KREM 2 Shannon Mowdy spoke with Hilton's attorney today, who says this entire thing is unfair and unbelievable. Shannon?
The federal grand jury not only found Sergeant Hilton violated Kevin Hinton's rights during a 2023 arrest, he lied on official police reports. We do want to warn you, some of what you see in this video is graphic.
Listen,
you are going to get hurt.
Clay Hilton now faces federal criminal charges for beating Kevin Hinton during an August 2023 arrest. A federal grand jury found the former Spokane County Sheriff's Office sergeant deprived Hinton's rights by punching and kneeing him. They also found Hilton lied in his field report when he said he saw knives in Hinton's car.
I have a client who was upholding the law, putting his life on the line for the benefit of the community, and now he's being prosecuted for it. And I'm just in disbelief.
Brian Hirschman represents Hilton in this new federal case and his criminal case in Spokane County Court.
I'm real aggravated about the charges being brought and even more aggravated in how they were brought.
Hirschman says he and Hilton knew for months federal charges were being considered, but says they were surprised when the indictment was released last week.
We engaged in a settlement conference in person with the federal government and the state authorities in an attempt to resolve this.
An arrest warrant was issued for Hilton after the indictment. This week, it was dropped. Federal prosecutors declined to keep him in custody. He's pleading not guilty. KREM 2 News did not receive a response from federal prosecutors on the case.
I've represented police officers in state court on several occasions. This is my first federal representation, I believe it is. What's even more rare is that they would piggyback on charges that were already filed in the state court.
Hilton's set to stand trial in Spokane County in March, charged with false swearing and assault. Sheriff John Knowles fired Hilton in September 2024. The sheriff said his conduct was clearly outside policy. Other members of the sheriff's office, including supervisors, were also disciplined.
Was he acting above the law? That's silly. No, absolutely not. Did he use excessive force? We've got a use of force expert who says no, he was acting completely within the bounds of the law. I've spoken to dozens of law enforcement officers who have all said it's exactly what I would have done. It's exactly what I have done.
If convicted on both federal counts, Hilton could serve up to 30 years in prison and pay $500,000 in fines. Kevin Hinton filed a federal lawsuit against Hilton and the sheriff's office back in August 2024. That is on hold until the state charges are resolved, and Hirschman says the criminal case in Spokane County Court may also be delayed because of these new federal charges. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.